my laptop set up for chat. I'm really sorry about that, folks. I took lorazepam last night to help me sleep because I'm off my edibles so I can let my tolerance go down. So I'm a little on the foggy side today. Hey, hey, hey! Do you mind waiting while I set up the laptop, or would you rather just get on with it like this? I'm not even wearing the right glasses. Okay. Give me 2 minutes, okay? Give me 2 minutes. And I'll show you what I gotta do to get set up here. Whoops. Oh, by the way, if you're from my reading channel, I might do a totally different off the I might do some of these older books. This is The Lost Kingdom by Bryant. And in here, I have Rob Roy and some selected poems, but Rob Roy is what I'm thinking of. All right, let me get my laptop. Where is my laptop? Oh, it's in my office. Hang on. You promised that you'd marry me, and how you did deceive me either way. No, that iron is not plugged in, folks. Move this out of the way. We don't want to mess with our thread holder. Okay. Okay, now, there's the moose. It's not the mouse. It's amazing I don't trip over half of the wires I have running all over my house. Okay. This laptop is an Acer with Windows 8 on it. And it won't, there's not enough for me to upgrade it at all. And it's breaking down, but it does the job for this kind of thing, right? You promised that you'd marry me, and now you did deceive me, heave away. Me jolly boys were all come away. Sometimes we set sail for Liverpool, sometimes we sail for Maine, heave away. There we are. It just says live, so I'm going to click that live button. Let's F11 this. There it is. There we are. Hi, everybody. Now let me just move this down a little bit. There we go. All right, now I'm going to put it over there so I can read while I'm working. Oh, hey, hey, hey. How's everybody doing today? I had a lot of flack back about my Tim Hortons stuff. Now, can you guys see what I'm doing okay? And I'm going to turn the chat off here. And, you know, everybody is acting like I've been going back to the same Tim Hortons over and over again. No, this is all different Tim Hortons I've been trying. And it's just bad. It's just bad. So I will be taking my travel tea with me from now on. Thank you, Corey. All right. Now I had to take this off. And with the seam ripper. Because I had it on backwards. How's it going? Marilyn, we haven't seen you in a while. Why is that? Okay, I'm going to read. See this? See this seam? It's loose. You see that? And it's because I had a screw up with this machine and I didn't notice it later. So let's just make sure this has a proper seam. All right. Hey, Willows. So here is one side of border. I hope I have enough fabric left to do it on the final one as well. Okay. This one, I'm not sure how this one's going to work. Might have to iron that one. Okay, I'm going to leave this for now because I'm going to have to iron them out. And this one. I'm going to work on our last panel. Row number 1. Oh, I hate sewing stretchies together. Now, believe it or not, stretchy fabric stretches 2 ways. See that stretch there? But this way it stretches much more. We don't want to sew these ends in a row. We want the ones that are less stretchy on one side. Okay? I'll make sure I'm doing this right. Doing this correctly. Now, somebody has given me some ideas, so I'm just gonna, when I'm working with these stretchies, the machine wants to go down into the bobbin casing. So if I put a little piece of leader fabric, that worked well. Let me just snip this off. And then this one, that's a double knit. We'll go on like this. And again, we'll put our little piece of leader fabric down. Right there. This is, you know, when you're dealing with bits and pieces and stretchy fabric, sometimes you just gotta listen to your friends and who say, Bev, use a piece of leader fabric. When you're working with stretchies. Hey, Willows! Hey, we be jamming! Nat, Linda Bopp, Willow's Garden, Renita Madrid, Autumn Gypsy, also known as Nat. We be jamming, Annette Graff, and Yellow Bird. Okay, now, this one. Now, I am not going to leave the thread from that in here. Scrape the lint off, which will probably come off in the wash, but you never know, right? I forgot the leader fabric. And it's, see, it's a stretchy on the back. So let's do this. You promised that you marry me, and now you did deceive me. Away, you jolly boys, we're all come away. No, that didn't work either, because I didn't put it close enough to the fabric. Hey! Annette, Judy Kent, hey, how's it going? So I've decided I'm not going to do any more rant videos. I mean, what really bothers me is people go, oh, and you're such an empath. People, I don't think a lot of people understand. You're such a loving and gentle empath. I don't think people actually understand what an empath is. Empaths aren't all love, light, and sunshine. What an empath is someone who reads somebody else's emotions. Okay? So when I go somewhere and I am being treated unfairly, or someone's lying to me, I know it. So, I mean, it's not all about love, light, and sunshine. It's about being able to read everybody. Read everybody's emotions and intentions. And it's not an easy thing to live with. That's all I'm going to say. Not you. Oh. And more. Stretchy fabric. But we're getting, it's on top of cotton, which makes a big difference, believe it or not. Hey, Phoebe! You know what, Bev? You are never going to satisfy everyone. Do what you feel is right for you. Forget the rest. There's always going to be a Nellie Olson in the bunch. And you know what? What bothers me is that I am now been classed as the Nellie Olson. So I just decided that if I got anything, you know, and somebody, and people are right to a degree. I'm not helping anything. Shit. I'm not helping anything. I'm not helping the situation. You know? And if the person I'm dealing with doesn't understand the language, doesn't understand what a cup of tea is, or anything along those lines, it's not my fault for getting upset. It's the manager's fault for not training them properly. These people are brought into this country, barely trained, and then set upon the public. And most refugees who come into Quebec and work in Quebec speak Parisian French. So even if I speak French to them, it's not necessarily going to be very well understood what little French I have, because what French I have is Quebecois French. You understand? So, you know what? I'm not, I'm not, I just, you know, I'm done. I'm done. If I have anything negative or upsetting to say, I'll do a rumble. And I'm not even sure I'm going to do that anymore. You know why? Because that also is negativity. You know what I mean? So, and if you remember me saying before, I don't do rumbles that often because they are negative, and it takes a lot for me to do it and then cleanse myself of the negativity after the fact. So, I'm just going to keep my mouth shut and save anything I want to talk about for my patrons. Well, I ain't what? Just because too many people are accepting the new normal, if no one ever talks about what is not right, things will get worse. Thank you. Thank you, Jazzy. People want to be entertained. They want, and if you're, you know, they want somebody to throw sticks at, or they want somebody to love. I don't know anymore. Okay? But I've just got to be me, and I am having a hard time you know, coming back from, I don't know. I just don't want to talk about it right now, okay? I'm just going to save my live streams and stuff for, I don't know. We'll see. You tell me what you think. I'm not letting it out, Willows. I'm not. Because that kind of negativity, you know, people telling me that, you know, oh yeah, right, you're an empath, bull, you're so negative, and la 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 la. Obviously they don't get it. But there's also the fact that some people will find any reason to attack. And they think that's what I'm doing, and it's not. I'm just talking about, you know, going further and further afield and finding out that all the Tim Hortons are the same. Except what, now, on the other hand, Howie goes to the same Tim Hortons in Ottawa every day. They know him, they know his order, right? But I don't go out that often, right? So it's not the same. Ah, look what I did. Too busy yakking. Let's get this one ripped up. Going to gas them up, putting the gas in your car. We need this back. What are we talking about here, Jazzy? Hey, Linda. We love your honesty. Yeah, well, when it comes out in a rant, unfortunately, all people see is my anger and my frustration. They don't actually listen to the words. They think I'm blaming. And I'm not. I'm blaming the government for allowing this to happen. For bringing too many people into this country, or allowing too many people to come into this country when there isn't a sustainable system in place for their work or anything. And our country is paying these people. And they're paying, I heard 2/3, but the government pays at least 1/3 of the wages for any company or place that hires refugees. The government will pay at least 1/3 of their wages. So they're making any excuse they can not to hire regular people. And these people are not trained. They don't know how to properly speak the language and all of that stuff. Alrighty, there is row number 1 of the last panel. Energize and vitalize. Pen, is that pictures with pen? Penning with pen? Is that my penny? Penny pasta? Hey! Blackie, how are you? Sorry, I gotta turn my fan up. It's on the floor at my feet. Oh, I'm dropping stuff all over the place. Hang on. There. Don't want to trip over that cord. Oh, sorry for the view. Sorry for the view. I don't know if this is one or not. It is, so we'll keep that there in case I run short. Ooh. Or is this the 2 I was just about to do? Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. No, okay. Whew. Hey, Journey. Oh, gosh, Beth. Miss Gracie's doing better today than she was yesterday. Excuse me. I'm going to be going for a swim because I'm baking today. Miss Gracie is, I did the wrong one. Oh well. She's doing a lot better. She's never going to be great. She's had a rough few days. And she was limping really bad, but she's come through it. She has like 3 days bad spells, you know, and then she'll have sometimes a week of good. You know what I mean? The problem is she's never going to be better. Okay, folks? She's never going to be the old Gracie again, ever. I honestly believe that she fought her way back from death 3 times so that we could I honestly think she came back from death 3 times so that she could die slower. It sounds awful, but we were too traumatized by her illness. So she got better. But now she'll have her good days between her bouts of illness are getting shorter. Okay? So what's going on is she's easing us into her passing. My dog's an empath. Can't help it, but that's the way it is. What's going on, Laura? So happy to see you live. I need a distraction. I haven't been feeling well for a while, and I always enjoy your live streams. They brighten my day. Okay, what have you seen somebody about you not feeling well, honey? Is it mental, emotional, spiritual, or physical that you're not feeling well? You know, because it makes a difference on how we question you, whether we should even question you. You know what I mean? Ah! It wasn't close. My thread. It's too far away. Yeah. But now she knows we're aware. She's pulling back. She's not sleeping on my bed. She's not cuddling. She's just doing her best to eat. And she's, oh shoot. She's cut her food in half. She eats 1 can every 2 days. So she's easing us into it. That's all I can say. Sorry about that. I'm just rethreading the machine. Yay! That's awesome, Phoebe. Well, I like to talk too, you know. Okay. Now, where are we? Here. Let's see. Dang. I think I know what I'm going to do here. I'm going to start. It's not easy. And it doesn't look perfect and beautiful. I'm going to start ahead. Go back. Uh-oh. No, that didn't work either. Okay. What the heck is going on here? My bobbin's okay. Do it from the other side and use a piece of leader fabric. Get my leader hosen. Laura, I had so many tests lately. I've lost 20 pounds in a month because I can't keep food down. Hopefully results from the latest tests will be in soon. Did they give you a barium shake to do? Because it sounds like a hiatus hernia, or I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but you could have a. Are you still having bowel movements? Because, like, are you able to keep fluids down? That's the next question. That is a lot to lose, although it wouldn't hurt me. I went in the hospital for 18 hours, was on fruit for 3 days, only lost 10 pounds after a week. Scheisenheimer. That's what I get for not paying attention to what I'm doing here. Gathering Basket Homestead. They are awesome. You will always be my favorite. Well, thank you, Journey. I always encourage people to do their own research and check out other channels. I'm not the end-all be-all, and you know, my homestead part of my life is practically retired. You know, except for the gardening and the canning and that. That's all going to be on Life with the Bullfies. And remember, folks, Life with the Bullfies channel, when it hits 10,000 subscribers, is getting a quilt from me. Now, it may be just a simple tied quilt, but I will be using the fabrics that were sent to me for my star quilt and some of my own stash. They found ulcers and 2 strictures in my esophagus. I have had to swallow. I had a swallow test yesterday. It took 5 hours to complete. I didn't have 20 pounds to lose. Well, you can have 20 of mine. I'm not trying to be saucy or anything, but you can have 20 of mine, gladly. All right, let's try this one more time. There we go. There we go. Pull the thread out long, Beth. You really love too. Are we talking about Simply Sarah? Well, that's why I'm leaving the channel up, Phoebe, right? And I'm just going to do lives. Anybody wants to find out what I have, all they have to do is Google our half-acre homestead, and whatever it is you're looking for, whether it's pickles or cakes or whatever, right? Leader fabric, Beth. This is becoming a real pain in my butt. Just find little scraps. Hey, Freaky! Oh, Laura, I pray for my YouTube and internet family every night. Right alongside my family and my friends and my animals and, you know, my dog. And you guys are always a part of my life. A part of my prayers. A part of everything, you know? Oh! You didn't like that, did ya? My little sewing machine here is not enjoying the task at hand today. Not at all. That might not be wide enough. The little piece of fabric maybe wasn't wide enough to now, let's make sure my regular thread is pulled all the way out. There are challenges, like that. There are challenges to working with this tinky dinky little machine. But hopefully, before winter, I will have all my sewing machines operational. All the way out. leader fabric off. Just leaving that tiny little bit. And again, we're going to need some leader fabric. Because I've learned my lesson. I'm going to turn a light on in here. It's getting dark. The sun has moved over the other side of the house. Bev, check your messenger. I sent you something there you need to see. Okay, Linda? Do I need to see it right now? Because my phone is filming here. Okay, thank you. It's just that you sound very urgent sometimes, and now I have to ask. When I can, I like to leave some of the original stitching on the fabric. Now this shouldn't need leader fabric. Well, thank you, Silver and Blackie. Or Blackie. I had a friend I used to call Blackie. When I was doing upgrading at Sir Sanford Fleming College. He was an awesome dude. All dressed in black leather, black hair, and black beard, and bright blue eyes. He called me Muffin for some reason. Leader fabric, right? Am I on Facebook? Yes. But you have to get the Facebook. I have about 10 Facebook pages. Well, probably not 10. But oh darn. Oh darn. Well, we'll make another one and we won't put them all together for now. All right, Willows. Oh, that one. Yeah, I love that story. I love that story about the woman whose daughter said she don't want any of her quilts when she dies. Just give them away or donate them. Not in my family. Okay. I'm going to need a piece of leader fabric. Just keep pulling the threads off of this one. Whoops, knocked my thread over. Yeah, I love that. And I realized, what the hell is going on? Oh, it's tangled. That's what's going on here. And it made me feel really good because I've been going through a lot of blues lately. Because there's a lot of family I don't have truck with anymore. A lot of friends and family I don't have truck with anymore. And it made me realize that I'm a really lucky lady, you know? But I have family that love my quilts. And they would fight over them, given the chance. So we'll see. And I don't mean physically fight over them, but let's put it this way. When I die, all of the quilts I have will have to be named in my will specifically for somebody. Otherwise, there will be problems. You know what I mean? No. Let's just get you up over here and I'll just bring you off. Well, hey Donna, how are you, darling? It's good to see you. Where you been? Hey Jack, how are you, darling? Now, I'm going to have to go soon, folks, because I got something that's got to go in the oven soon. And then I have to put supper on. So, and yes, whatever's going in the oven. Oh, come on, Bev. Use your brain. Here we go again. Oh no, that would be awful. No meaning to her. Oh my God, that would have been hard to watch. Well, I'll tell you something. I am joining a seniors group in September. I do believe they start in September, and I'm going to phone when I get off of here to find out who I contact. I'll phone the municipal office. Because they play euchre, and they have card days, and sandbag days, and they have all kinds of, bingo and all that stuff. And it runs in the winter, and that's the only problem for me, because I don't like going out in winter. And it's not because I can't drive. Driving's the easy part. It's getting in and out of the car on slippery getting in and out of the truck on slippery surfaces. Okay, I have to make sure the camera was at the right angle. Getting in and out of the truck and to and from front doors on slippery surfaces. But I need to get out of this house more. I need to be around, no offense, but I need to be around people that I can actually talk to. Maybe if I join the seniors club, maybe we'll do a quilting bee. Who knows? Right? Okay, we're going to need a leader cloth. Pull that out to make sure. Oh, yeah, where's my leader cloth? There's my leader cloth. You promised that you'd marry me. Well, yeah, physical people. Not that you're not physical people, but I can't play crib with you guys. I can't play euchre with you guys. I can't sit around a table and, you know what I mean? Oh, there it is. I was wondering where the little blue piece went. I think it's a good idea. If you live, anywhere where there's a seniors group, I think it's a great idea. I've been meaning to do it for years, but and they'll allow you up to starting at 55 years old, right? They got to bring in new blood. But I think it sound. I'm sorry, but I might end up taking it over. No, just kidding. Now I'm going to finish this row, and then I have to go make a video for Life with the Wolfies because I'm doing some baking today. I made that too long. Right along the seam. The only problem with leader fabric is it's got to be cut off, especially when the quilt is this bulky. Need me some lederhosen. Alright. Yeah, it'll still be here for live streams and grocery hauls. Absolutely. It's what we're doing right now is a live stream. And not all the live streams are going to be me sitting at my desk doing, cards and stuff. Live streams like this. Live streams like my sitting in my chair. Live streams. This way. Live streams, for just about anything. This is it for this row. 7. I'm missing one. I'm missing one. I'm missing one. Did I drop it? Well, it can't be a solid glue. I know that. Oh well. Okay. Okay. That's 3 out of the 4 rows done. What? Sue W, can't you see she's feeling with her hands? Oh, freaky. I'm doing actually really well, and I'm not pushing it. I'm not pushing myself. As a matter of fact, my that'll work. I'm done sewing for the day. I'm doing better. I've been going through some emotional stuff, but that's just part of what's going on. okay, that I warned you guys at the end of the year in 2024, that everything in my life when it comes to my channels is being thrown up in the air, and when the dust settles, I'm reinventing. Our half-acre homestead is always going to have live streams like this. Live streams, say if I'm doing canning and I got a lot of vegetables to chop. Well, I'm going to videotape that, but I'm also going to go live while I'm sitting chopping vegetables. Does that make sense? So our half-acre homestead is all going to be live streams and grocery hauls. And Life with the Wolfies is where all my new content is going to go. All my new recorded and edited content is going to go. And if we reach, now everyone goes, 6,000 people you need by Christmas? Not hard to do. Not hard to do when you have this amount of people, right? But if it doesn't reach 10,000, don't know. Don't know. The quilt may not be given away until I do reach 10,000. But I'd really like to give it away at Christmas. Does that make sense? So that's, and some people are confused. Why would you leave 160,000 subscriber channel? I'm not leaving yet. I'm just not adding new content because it's too hard to navigate. There's over 4,300 videos. And people would rather me just give them a link of something I already have done. Or if they ask me, you know, have you done a video on this? Okay, just Google Our Half-Acre Homestead and whatever it is you're looking for. And if I have a video on it, it will pop up. And guaranteed, if it's canning or dehydrating or anything like that, I probably have several videos. So there's no need to add more content to that, except live streams where we can interact and you can see what may be coming up on a Life with the Wolfies video, right? No, 15 years Freaky Geek. It'll be 16 years in October. 16 years in October. And it's just too big, that channel. And when I say too big, I don't mean the amount of subscribers. I mean the amount of videos. It's all there for anybody who wants to Google Our Half-Acre Homestead Pickles, Our Half-Acre Homestead Quilts, Our Half-Acre Homestead Playlist 2022. Everything I have is also on playlists by year. So, I mean, that's there for anybody who wants to do it. But right now, I have to go work on a video for Life with the Wolfies. And I ain't telling ya what it is. Except that it's something I saw on a video on TikTok where this lovely gentleman, he's gay, and I'm not judging. That's okay. I love him to pieces. But he has come pretty much right out and said he's gay. So, but he calls baking powder floof powder. So I am making one of those recipes today. I might do a few of them. But today, I'm making a real simple one, and then I have to go out. And you know where the water from the overpouring of the eaves trough uncovered the roots of my 2 tomato plants? Well, that's happened again. So I'm going to have to go out, cover those roots again, and this time, I'm going to put landscape fabric over that and hold it down with rocks. Because hopefully that will stop the dirt from being dug up and washed away. Oh, I'll be making soap soon too. These are all going to be on Life with the Wolfies. Because I'm on my last bar of soap. So there'll be soap making too. Everything I've ever done on Our Half-Acre Homestead is going to be on Life with the Wolfies. Just more. Just traveling. Just, going to the races. And Howie, by the way, has bought the extension for my ramp. And that's an upcoming video too. Because I'm going to be going to the races soon. Because Howie is building me out of my scooter carrier and a wheelchair ramp. He's building me a ramp right up to the steps, the front door of the motorhome. Now I still have 2 deep steps I have to go up. But I have more support with those steps because there's something for me to grab. So there's a lot coming up on Life with the Wolfies. You just got to go over there because that's where all the pre-recorded and edited videos and new content, other than live streams and grocery hauls, is going to be on that channel. All right? I love you guys. Take care. God bless. I'm going to go play with floof powder and dirt. Take care. God bless.